A couple of things like on reframing. That was like in Jerusalem. I went into the church. That's the church where Jesus was buried. You know? Here. So everyone was like walking in and putting like some pictures and stuff to bless. You know? And I observed that, as I always try to observe and like find some insight. There was like one lady coming in, taking like the iPhone X out and puts it there. I said, "What? Are you kidding me? You're taking out the iPhone X out and you bless the iPhone?" And I went there and I said, "Young lady, I have to ask, sorry. I mean, it's a holy place, but did I really see that? I mean, you really put like the iPhone there?" And she was looking at me and said, "You know what? Why not? All the things that are important to me, everything, the names of my beloved ones, the pictures of my family, all relevant stuff is there. Why shouldn't I bless it?" And I said, "Why not? It's absolutely true." Because I couldn't imagine, I didn't know that I didn't know. I had to do like this reframe and say, maybe we are ready, or at least soon, that we worship as a true God as well. The potential is there. Maybe like technology and the way how we somehow approach and update everything, gonna change our way of how we do that. Maybe we can't imagine that right now, but why not? Just because we, in our limited way of thinking, can't imagine that, doesn't mean that it's not existing. And that's like something that was, wow, really like a big thing. So the big challenge for all of us is to say goodbye to our old selves. It's Easter. Through a kind of spiritual death, so that we can be ready for a new self that is capable of moving from the old core to a new culture. And that's like the idea. We need to move forward. We had Trump, we had Johnson, we had Bolsonaro. We had like the pandemic. Now we have like the war. We need to do something. We need to reconsider and rethink stuff. And this is what I mean by innovation of meaning. We are innovating like hell, but we're somehow sometimes forgetting humanity on the way. And I think academia has like a responsibility. All people like working as coaches, change strategists, transformative strategists, we have the responsibility with a teacher's heart, but still like with a designer's mindset and business acumen to really somehow move forward and shift people in a new level. So that's like the book. It's the first one was like a bit easier. The second one is like packed with a lot of information. There's no question about it. I know that like a couple read like really chapter by chapter and somehow need to digest it, but that's the idea. I think it's complex, the topic itself. I think, but it's also necessary, you know. And if you come up like with better solutions, examples, ideas, I'm super happy to hear about that. And I hope that you spread a bit the word, because it's my intention to somehow try to do and shift people like in a different way of thinking. Because that's the only thing. As long as we don't reframe, our brain goes on repetition. We're going to do like this things like in the 80s, you know. But now it's really time that we move forward, and that's like the idea. Thanks God, I have like a couple of really amazing people beside like my designers, and also like Lali and Dimitri and Narcis and Niels. Like a lot of people who took the time to also read like the drafts and feed me back, and also like, people really I appreciate a lot worldwide, who helped me to somehow feed me back and give me some information. Say, hey, this is like really like an interesting topic. I want to reach as many people as possible, of course, and so it's there. It's like on Amazon, it's on Apple, it's like on Kindle, it's like on most like outlets that are there. And thank you very much for listening. Now it's like the time, if you have like still like some brain capacity left, to ask me some questions. What the heck did you want to say with this one? I know it was quite a lot of information, and I tell you, I shortened the presentation to half of it. And it's like just one chapter. So, but I think it's good, you know, now and then that you read a couple of pages there and okay, and go on something concrete. Is it like team? Is it like organization? Is it like the innovation process? And then really like somehow move forward. Thank you very much. Pleasure.